Zane, you're tracking those storms as they come through our area, but southwest to northeast already here.
Yeah, already chugging along here in southwestern Iowa at this hour, guys. You're looking here at mainly, there's Des Moines metro area right up on the top of the screen. And as you head back to the south and the west, 2 severe thunderstorm warnings out currently. This one, western Union County, the southern little part of Adair County, eastern Adams County. The second warning here heads back into the northwestern corner of Ringgold County and the northeastern chunk of about Taylor County. Basically a long line of hail cores. We'll go through them here one by one. This first one here up south of Greenfield, right along and south of Orient. Macksburg is over this direction, east of Orient. This purple zone, that's where we had a hail core, actually when it was down in Taylor County, between Bedford and Clarinda along Highway 2 in the little town of New Market, report of 2-inch hailstones down that direction a little bit, about a half hour ago. There's Creston just off to the south. You're just getting probably some heavy rain right now, maybe a tiny hailstone or 2. And then as you head further south, probably some hail with this cell between Lenox and Bedford here to the north and east of Bedford down in Taylor County. And then I would guess there's probably some more hail in this little core just to the south of Bedford that just crossed the Missouri line and come into southwestern Iowa. Another storm out between basically right along the Adair and Madison County lines. And then if you're just to the south and west of Ames, you got some more hail up this direction. It's not severe warned though, this storm was earlier on, but basically as you head down Highway 17 from the Highway 30 corridor east of Boone, so that would be down towards the little town of Luther and north of Madrid, that's another storm that's drifting off to the north and east. Here, we'll put some of these in motion for you. Again, no tornado threat at this point. No tornadoes imminent here, but these storms have been trying to rotate a little bit, but nothing down near the ground levels where we would get tornadic activity. All zipping along quickly here to the north and the east. So these 2 severe warned storms down to the south and west, they'll be heading up towards places like Madison County and then eventually up towards the Des Moines metro before too long. We can put a track on one of them here quickly, that core mainly just to the south and east of Greenfield as it moves off to the north and east about 60 miles per hour. That would put it up towards the I-80 corridor south of Adel towards Earlham, DeSoto, as you head towards, there we go, about 20-25 minutes or so. Before that, it gets closer to places in Madison County in the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. And then that big yellow box that's behind all of these storms, that's the tornado watch. We're watching the potential for some of these storms maybe a little bit later this evening to try to rotate a little bit more efficiently. Part of the problem is that it is really warm down in southern Iowa. Temperatures way up into the 80s here earlier on until you're getting a little bit of that rain-cooled air from all that sunshine. So 3 different boundaries that we're looking at. One's the warm front. So as the storm crosses north of this warm front, don't have to worry about tornado potential at all here as we head through the afternoon or into the evening specifically. This little guy is a dry line. That's separating the warm, moist air from the real dry air out to the west. Dew points, you need these numbers more like above 60 if you're really going to have a good shot at some tornadoes. Right now we're mostly in the 50s. Which is good news. We're a little too dry at the ground level, at least for the time being. But these storms are going to continue to build as we head through the next few hours into more of a line they'll congeal into 6, 7, or 8 o'clock or so, and then those will push eastward. The threat will go down then once we head towards midnight and beyond. What storms are left will be over in eastern Iowa, and we will be drier by tomorrow morning, just a lot cooler. Temperatures are going to slide down into the 40s tomorrow. Wind chills will probably be in the 30s. Right now, it's 71 degrees here in Des Moines at this hour. Dew points at 57, so feels warm, feels a little bit moist, but doesn't feel humid just yet. East to northeasterly wind at 21 miles per hour. Once we head past the storm threat tonight, it's cooler and windy tomorrow, probably some 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And then we warm through the rest of the week, back up towards 70 with dry, calmer skies by the weekend.
Thank you.